Let's do 10 Swedish words, school subjects.
My name is not Sven, it is Martin, yeah.
Yes, we're going to talk about school subjects and how well I did at these. But first, this video is in collaboration with ITalki, which is a service you can use to learn a language. In the description of this video, there's a promo code, buy one, get one for free. And the thing is, you can adapt these classes because they're one-on-one with a professional teacher, and you can adapt them to the way that you want them to be. Also, if you're good at a language, you could become a teacher on the platform, so go check that out. Alright, let's start with the first of the school subjects, which is Svenska. I was fairly good at Svenska. It wasn't my best language. It was actually, grade-wise, my fifth language after French, Spanish, Latin and English. But, you know. The next one is Engelska, which when I was young, we started learning from the 4th grade. Now they start much earlier than that. I was pretty good at that, even though it was British English, and the thing is, you always had to translate from English to Swedish, but never the other way around. And then we have Naturvetenskap, which is a direction that wasn't really my thing. That was mostly for the smart kids, I think. And within Naturvetenskap you had Kemi, definitely not my thing. Accidents happened. You had Fysik, which was kind of like math, but, you know, more difficult in a way. And you had biologi, which was probably my best subject when it came to naturvetenskapliga ämnen. And then we have samhällskunskap. I was pretty good at that, you know, keeping up with current events and stuff like that. You have matte, which is short for matematik. Definitely not my thing. I mean, I love statistics and stuff, but, you know, when X came into the whole thing, I was like, I need to know things. I need to know. 1 plus 1, not 1 plus X equals something. I need to know. Hemkunskap. Well, seeing how the best dish that I ever cooked in Hemkunskap was a pizza that I dropped after taking it out of the oven, it says a lot. Historia. I was pretty good at Historia, especially 17th and 18th century stuff, and also the different periods, you know, the Stone Age, the Iron Age and the medieval times and stuff like that. Religionskunskap. The first time I took it, I mean the first level of it, I found it very interesting. It really, I mean, most of these subjects depend so much on what kind of teacher you have, who the teacher was. And the second time I took it, it was tricky because of said fact. Träslöjd. You know, I have, at my mom's place, there's like a butter knife, but it's more like a spoon. And the other version of that is textilslöjd. I have some good stuff from the early days, also at my mom's place, but nah, not my cup of tea. Then we have musik, which is interesting because I've done some, you know, music stuff here on YouTube. In the 7th grade, the way that we were graded then, it was based on how well we could sing a Swedish song. Öppna landskap, open landscape. Jag trivs bäst i öppna landskap. I got a 4 out of 5. I can't play any instruments, basically. Then we have gympa, which is short for gymnastik. And here's the thing. Most guys, I'm going to compare myself to the guys. Most guys played football, soccer. I didn't play football, soccer. I played handball. I was pretty damn good at that. But how often do you think we had handball? Never, never, ever. The only time handball existed in the school was when the guys were, you know, off swimming. Then the girls play handball. What about my time to shine? This is not a subject, but it's very important, and that is rast, which is a shorter break. A longer break, which is basically a slot where you're supposed to have a class, but you don't because it's just, you know, it's not there. That's called en håltimme. A whole hour. A whole hour. A whole hour. And the last of the subjects I'm going to mention in this video is something we had in the 6th grade, which was roliga timmen, or fria aktiviteter. I had a Game Boy. I brought this Game Boy, and there was a girl in my class, and she played on my Game Boy. I thought that was going to be like my way in. Wasn't. Game Boy did not help me. Thank you so much for watching this video about school subjects. What I'm going to do later on, I'm going to dive into these different subjects and talk more specifically about, about history and about chemistry and about physics and about gymnastics and stuff like that. So there's a whole umbrella of things that can be based out of this video. So don't forget to subscribe for more videos in the 10 Swedish word series. I also do weekly vlogs on Mondays, and if you're really hardcore with Swedish, you can watch my Swedish channel where I upload on Sundays and Wednesdays.